Dude, how do you get so many women on Tinder?
Well, just listen to the podcast. I'll show you how.
This is the Kismet Academy podcast, brought to you by Kismet Academy, Black Cake Marketing, and the Lexington Church of Christ.
All right, what up, everybody? This is the podcast that has no name. Apologies, but for this podcast, we really don't know what we want to call it yet, but we're going to try to select a name based on a witty quote or something that we say. There's probably not going to be any, but we're going to choose one anyway. My name is Ryan Cruz from Kismet Academy, and this is Mr.
Jerry Chase. Been friends with Mr. Cruz for,
Decades.
pretty much ever. Goes back to early high school, so we're excited to come at you. We've also got another gentleman joining us here, Mr.
Bill, who has no last name. It's just Bill.
Bill doesn't have a last name.
He signed his checks with Bill.
Right. We're pretty sure he's evading the government, tax evasion, everything like that. But, we just use his first name. So.
Yes, we don't want to have the IRS knocking on his doorstep or anything.
You are editing that out, right?
No, we're not. All right, so this podcast, pretty much what we're going to do, guys, is talk about dating in general with a heavy emphasis on online dating because the course that I have called Kismet Academy, it's kind of like an online community where everybody gets to get together, make a profile, and we have a huge course. It's like an 8-hour long course that indoctrinates people into online dating from square one, like how to think about dating all the way down to the relationship. It's a really awesome course. So it is not currently live, but we will have it up here within the next couple of weeks. So definitely check that out when it comes out. And occasionally apologize if I shamelessly plug that course. I'm going to beat it into you guys' heads until you go sign up for it. It's going to be so amazing. It will change your life. Mr. Chase here has been on the course since I started making it about a year ago, and it has pretty much changed your life, hasn't it?
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm still learning, obviously. I don't have a great history. But I remember I was sitting back with you, I don't know, a year and a half ago. We were talking about how well you did on Tinder, Bumble, things like that, and how poorly I do on all of those things. And we just wanted to create some content there. So I was basically your guinea pig there, getting started with the course, making sure everything ran well, just seeing everything. So basically, what we thought we were going to do with this podcast is go through, my eyes as a learner, tell you guys stories, and then have learning points from that. And then we're bringing Bill in here so that he can be some fresh eyes and get perspective from that as well.
Bill's never been on the course. He's never seen it.
Right, he hasn't seen it yet. He's planning on doing it eventually, but we wanted to have a couple episodes down before he started getting into it, just so that we could have a fresh perspective. We're also going to bring on some guests, some of our friends. We're going to bring in some people from social media, just some people that we know, get people on here so that they can have a perspective as well. We want this to feel as real as possible for you guys. Basically, like we're just having a conversation with you guys because we want you to feel as comfortable as possible, and we want it to be fun. So we want you guys to learn, want it to be fun, everything for you guys. So.
All right, so let's silence our phones.